Hello guys, it's Cyclone Ninja here again, and I have the Spring Thunder by G.26, and I got this from Frontline Foam. Now I've had this blaster for a couple of months, so let's get into it. Alright, now for the most important part. Well, not my cat, the ammo types. We've got a few different shotgun shells, if you will. Two full lengths and 3 rivals. The 2 full lengths actually works the best from what I've seen. The rivals work pretty good, but their fall off is a bit short. The full lengths have a little bit tighter of a spread, so you don't have one rival ball 10 feet to the left and one that fell 3 feet short. They have pretty good range and spread. And then for the slugs, I've actually found ultra darts with the AccuStrike darts in particular to be the most accurate and have the most range. Waffles are a good alternative. They work pretty well, and you'll actually have them at most places you go. Most of the events I go to, they don't have rival darts, or not rival darts, ultra darts, so I have to bring them myself. So, for a little bit of a demonstration, hello Charlie. We closed some of the doors in the apartment, and he is very unhappy. So, I know you guys probably can't see this very well, and I'm only shooting this about 10 feet into the corner. The rivals work fairly well. Now I cocked this all the way back, so I'm going to have to drop a shell in here. And then for the full lengths, the spread on those is great. I mean, they're not really going anywhere. Oh, and another thing I've had issues with is the shells I printed myself didn't work the greatest. I would caution you to be very careful when you print your own shells, especially when you're racking them in and out. If you're not the greatest at printing, which I am not, what'll happen is occasionally your shells won't get ejected out of the tube if you print them a little bit too big, and they can also get stuck when they go to eject. That can happen with any shell that's printed, but it'll be more prevalent if they're not printed correctly. I actually broke the shell ejector latch at the first event I was in about 10 minutes, and Frontline Foam sent me a video saying, hey, don't rack this thing like crazy, because if a shell gets caught in there, you're going to break this. And then I broke that piece. So if you don't have a 3D printer, I don't recommend buying this blaster, because you're going to pay $2 a shell from whoever you buy them from, plus shipping costs. And then on top of that, if you break anything that's 3D printed, good luck getting a replacement piece. I'm sure Frontline Foam or GDOP would print you one. I don't know if they charge you for it, probably. And GDOP's wait time is really long, so good luck. Now, for the slugs, if you will, we'll start off with the ultra darts. I'm going to try to hit not the painting in the corner, but the light right above the camera. Robert, I'm sorry if I hit you. It helps if I find faster. So it's a little bit high. There's a lamp behind the camera. Ooh, we got it with the second shot. And we'll show you the lamp when we go to the chrono. It's not terribly far away. It's like 15 feet away. Alrighty, and for the last set, we've got the full length. Oh, first one was a hit. Second one, I almost hit Robert. Oh, are we good? I'm sorry, when I cocked that back for a second, I thought we were going to have a malfunction and ejected a little bit. Funny. Oh. Huh. We'll be back after some technical difficulties. Alrighty, so we figured out what happened. This is part of the plunger tube, and this is where the catch interacts with the plunger tube to hold it in place. The threaded rod through the plunger tube with the washer here disconnected from the plunger tube, so the last shot of, or second to last shot of the slug for full length, this plunger disconnected when it was fired. So we put it back together. I'm gonna lube it up because it's apart now. And then we're gonna try to chrono it and hope that it works when I put it back together. This is the 5th time I think I've had this apart. So I would say if you're gonna buy this know that even if it comes assembled to you, you will have to do maintenance, and you'll have to figure out how to put this thing together and how to take it apart. At least at the back end of it, where the plunger tube goes together, because that's where I've had all of my issues. All right, here goes nothing. This is going to be difficult to chrono. I'm going to put this inside of here. 75 FPS. Charlie, can you please get out of the demolition range? I didn't realize that you were there. Yeah, you. Come over here. Come over here. I'm sorry, viewers. There's a cat on the set. The cat is now behind the camera. Oh, second shot got stuck. I'm only doing this solely to give people a numbers average. All right. We're going to go with an average of 76 FPS. Because chronoing this blaster is fucking painful. So, blaster as a whole, not super competitive. If you're trying to be really competitive with it, do not buy this. It is not very competitive. It is great to destroy children. If you go to events where there are children, it works very well. It's not very painful, but it's super fun to use. Priming this is a little bit difficult. I don't prime a lot of springers, but it was close to priming like a 200 FPS prime. Now, with Frontline Foam, their customer service sucked when I ordered this. I was told a 4-week lead time, and then I followed up with them. After 3.5 weeks, it got back ordered. They didn't have parts from GDOP. They told me it had shipped when it really hadn't. I was very, very frustrated. When it came, the blaster worked great for 10 minutes until I did what they told me not to do and broke it. They were super nice and sent me a file to print to fix that. So that was a pretty good attempt to make up, but the fact that they miscommunicated it with me, I'd say the customer service is around a 3.5 star. The blaster itself, 5 stars if you have a 3D printer. If you don't have a 3D printer, like 2 stars, don't buy this because you're going to break things. I do have a try-on coming. I'm not going to post a review until I go to the high FPS war in June 11th. We're recording this video before Memorial Day. So I'm going to try to bring it to a 250 FPS war and try to get it above the 200 FPS stock it comes with. I think you can put some more spacers in it. And we'll have a review for you guys on that. I'm not a Game Face fanboy. I just needed something that was 200 FPS plus, and that was the cheapest thing I could find. It's okay. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to the people? Do you want to say hi to the people? Yeah? Alright, well, until the next review, here's Charlie. He's very cute, and he's my cat. He's Robert's cat, but he's mine now.